Hello and welcome back to our Mr. Codal channel. So in our last video we saw how to create a simple console application, and then we saw that we have created one class called basic maths, and then in the basic maths class we have added a few methods: add, subtract, divide, multiply. And as you can notice that in this class we have created these four methods. So for these four methods, to test, what we are going to do is we are going to create one more project. Right click on it, click on add, and say click new project. And in this you can select ms test. So let us search ms test project, ms test. Okay, so ms test project is there. So all we can do is we can simply select this and make sure that you are selecting a .NET Core one. So this is a .NET Core. So click on ms test project, click on next. And here we'll give our project name as basic maths test. So I'll say basic maths test. So I'm just giving the project name as this, and I'm just saving it into the learn unit test project same folder. Okay, and click on next, and I'm using the same version, create. Okay, so now our methods are ready here, and if you can see that there are a few dependencies thing we are getting here, and you can see that our class is decorated with test class and our method is decorated with test method. And see, now the dependencies have been resolved. So you can see the attributes as test class for the class, and for method we can see it as method. Okay, now the next thing what we need to do here is we are going to add the dependency project here. So I'll say right click on dependency, and I'll say add project reference. Since we are going to test our learn unit test project, so I'll click on that. I'll select that solution and I'll click OK. Fine. So if you can see in the dependency that we have added our project learn unit test project, which is nothing but this project, and our aim is to test the methods from basic maths class using this test project. Okay, let us come back to our unit test 1 project, and here you can see that there is a namespace called microsoft.visualstudio.testtools.unittesting. This namespace is very important. Why? Because this namespace supplies the classes which provide which provides unit testing support. This namespace contains many attributes which identifies test information to the test, the engine regarding the data sources, order of method execution, program management, agent host information, and the deployment of data. Microsoft.visualstudio.testtools.unittesting namespace also contains custom unit testing exceptions. Okay, so we'll see that in a bit what we are going to do with this method, with this class. The minimum requirement for a test class while writing unit test case is if you are using a unit test to write test case, then the class should be decorated with test class attribute. Test class attribute is highly required in the Microsoft unit testing framework for any class that contains unit test methods that you would like to run in Visual Studio Test Explorer. Okay, so we have this test method here, and you can see that whatever number of test cases you are going to write, each and every test method that you want to run must have this attribute. Which attribute? The test method attribute. Another important point is that the method must have a return type as void. Okay, and method cannot have any parameters. Okay, the test case method should contain a return type as void, and it should not contain any parameters. Okay, so we have seen how to create a test project, and we have added a project reference for which we are going to write test cases, and we have seen that in a test class, the test class should be decorated with test class attribute, and within a test class any number of methods which you are going to write as a test case, all of them, each one of them should get decorated with test method. Okay, this is the end of our video. In our next video tutorial, we'll be discussing and writing more test cases, and we'll be discussing in detail. Until then, please take care and goodbye.